We'll be doing Prison Break, not related to the show.
No one knew what the potion would do. After Donkey did a taste test, Shrek chugged the potion.
Choked the potion?
Happily ever after for him and Fiona. Nothing happened, at least at first. But then, in the middle of the rainy night, something unexpected happened. Shrek and Donkey underwent a massive transformation. Shrek was as handsome as a prince, and Donkey his noble steed. Things seemed to be going great as the gang said thanks and goodbye to Little Red
So they
for
say
now.
goodbye to Little Red for some reason.
After Shrek drank her potion, Fairy Godmother knew her son, Prince Charming, had a handsome rival for Fiona's affection.
Doesn't look that handsome to me.
So she made sure he was locked away in the deepest, darkest dungeon of a faraway prison where no escape was possible. What Fairy Godmother didn't count on was Shrek's friends finding out about his arrest through a concerned and extremely benevolent third party. So a jailbreak was planned, one that would most certainly test the fellowship of this thing.
The Fellowship of the Ring? One ring to rule them all.
Alright, listen up! The mice will sneak into the warden's office and get the keys to free the boys!
But they're blind.
Alright! But let's not forget Pork Chop's brothers! We'll need their help!
Who suddenly disappear. The furry's the only person who's the correct height.
Tinkerbell.
Well, no, she's actually just the furry in this game. I looked it up. I don't know why they didn't call her Tinkerbell. It must have been something to do with copyright.
Did you notice in the cutscene little Red Hood's hood was, she was wearing her hood, and look at the gameplay, she's not wearing it.
What I've noticed there was Wolf just flying in the air for some reason. Would it not have been better to actually play as Shrek and Donkey before they got captured instead of just skipping to this random story that never happened? I think I was Tinkerbell here, and Tinkerbell is the worst character in the game because she literally gets hit once and that's her down, and she can't do much damage. It's up to Mark with his apple throwing. I remember this bit took you ages. I did, just throwing apples at them.
How could all these trained Arthurian knights be defeated by a little girl?
No, she's not a little girl, she's the same height as me. She's not a little girl. She's 5'6". Even that, she's quite a tall little girl. She's taller than my mother.
You don't like short girls?
I like girls that are shorter than me, because it sort of looks a bit awkward if it's the other way around. One of them just flew off the castle.
Have mercy, I'm really a small child.
John Cleese and his many catchphrases are all being recycled in this one bit. Look at all those coins you haven't picked up.
It's not like we use them anyway.
I think the only time you use them is whenever you pay the leprechaun. Everyone comes back to life once all the enemies are killed. Saves kids from getting frustrated.
And why is every time the fairy does a double jump it makes that noise?
It's to make her sound mythical. I still remember that bit where Tinkerbell and Hook dance. It sort of implies like Hook has a thing for Tinkerbell, and then he locks her up afterwards. Was it called Hook? Was that it?
I think that you're just talking about the story of Peter Pan.
No, it was the film. It was real people acting it out.
No.
Remember the Nostalgia Critic did it?
Hook,
yeah. He's like, there's a special place in my butt crack just for you, Tink.
He didn't really. He didn't say that.
He did say that.
He didn't say butt crack.
He did say butt crack. I remember. Well, he was referring to the butt crack.
Okay.
It was a special crack just for you, or something like that.
The big bad wolf has one of the best attacks, fortunately.
Yeah.
I was about to say unfortunately. Stupid.
It just takes time to.
Yeah, his character profile picture at the bottom of the screen looks bloody terrifying.
He looks like a zombie. It's like Prince Charming killed him. And then he got brought back in that Thriller. Do you know the Thriller spin-off of Shrek?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he looks like. The problem with this is the only real fighter is Wolf. The other three are not very strong. they're more fast fighters, especially Gingerbread Man and Tinkerbell.
The only character not to appear is Pinocchio, surprisingly.
It would have been good to play as Pinocchio where his nose gets bigger. I don't know how, like he tells a lie or something and his nose gets bigger.
Yes.
Mommy!
Mommy!
Well, is that Charming's relative? I don't know, you could like swing, you could do like a roundhouse kick with his nose, or characters could climb on Pinocchio's nose to get to higher ledges. I don't know, he can turn into a real boy for a minute.
Don't know what that would do.
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy!
You do that much better than I do.
This level, I believe, was very, very long. I think it's the longest level in the game.
Yeah.
Good job, guys!
But I forgive it a wee bit because you get to be Tinkerbell and the wolf. It's the only level you get to be Tinkerbell. A ball.
A snail eyeball!
Just a suspicious ball in the middle of the thing.
Heads up!
Spiders.
I think I decided to turn the camera for a dramatic shot.
Yeah, this is when we realised we had. I think the little red just walked off. That was when we realised we had to push the ball up the hill.
You hear those screamings in the background? That's scary.
Do you think his breath was gonna pull the switch down?
Down it goes.
You don't really get that too much in old games. Like sometimes you would just push an object down and it would just stop to a halt.
And why do the prisoners look like Guy Sensei?
He got arrested for I don't know, getting women to wear tight green clothing. It's like Guy Sensei if he let himself go. I can imagine kids getting confused here about the switches. Like each person having to jump on.
Woe is me, woe is me. Can someone help?
So that's not going to get annoying. Woe is me, woe is me.
Can someone help?
The gingerbread man just throws his candy cane at the guard. We probably could have avoided all this if I hadn't done that.
They don't even escape, they're just standing there clapping their hands.
Yeah. I don't know how the pigs got captured because they were with us in the cutscene. So does it just like jump ahead of the pigs running off by this doing it? One of them's just floating in the air.
You slay me!
You're not a dragon, so why would we want to slay you?
It's a bit strange some of the why he was asked to do those lines. At least there's good voice acting. Look at that, candy canes, tornadoes and little sprinkles flying everywhere along with apples.
You just blew out the lock.
Oh, thank you all. You will save my brothers too, yeah?
Oh, thank you all! You saved my brothers now, y'all!
I don't know how you can do those voices.
Yeah, they're not that special. It's a bit of an insult to Germans, I think.
You can't actually attack that guy. Why is the mice in cages as well?
Because they're blind, they always get caught.
This level's just about saving people. Save the mice, save the pigs, save the prisoners.
Is that you, Gordon? How did you know? I found some cheese!
I don't remember these yellow spiders in Shrek. They look very similar to the spiders in the Lord of the Rings, the third movie.